Hello, everyone. Welcome back tonight to my YouTube channel. This is Evelyn of Evelyn's Creations. I'm your international fashion designer, and I'm here to make sure that we keep our African cloths alive, and we also want to make sure that you continue to purchase them so we can have them for a lifetime and not a season. So tonight we're going to talk about the Kuba cloth again and how you can cut it and make different things. Like this is what I would make for a Kwanzaa mat. This is something that I would do for a jacket, which I'm going to show you later how to wear this jacket with Kuba cloth. And I'm going to show you when you cut off the Kuba cloth, how you can take it and adorn a hat. This is some Kuba cloth here that I've taken and I've actually put it on a hat. Did some accent painting with it, added some cowrie shells with it, and I've actually taken the Kuba cloth and made it a wearable art hat. Let's try another one of these hats. Let me show you something else. This here is a Zulu hat with the craftsmanship of South Africa, the warrior women. And this is another hat that I've taken, hand painted, added some cowrie shells on it, and taken the excess off of my Kuba cloth and accented my hat. Like, if you know me, I don't throw anything away, okay? So this is very valuable. When you see how handstaking it is, handstaking, painstaking, I mean, this is actually a tree, which is like a palm tree, and it's actually woven together to make this straw. And then they actually take another piece of the straw and they thread it through a needle and they make more designs of the Kuba cloth. Remember what I told you in our last segment, that Kuba cloth is actually a men's skirt, and all the design is a tool that they use to make things in the village. So these are actually different tools, and they make the tools and the design, and this is actually from straw. So everything has sentimental value, and when they go to different types of events, weddings, ceremonial, government things, the men would take these and wrap it around them like a lapa. Okay, now I'm going to show you, first of all, before I do that, let me make sure you see one more thing. This is live, okay? So if I get excited and I want to tell you something else, I got to get you while I got you, okay? This is another Kuba cloth design here that's opposite this. And if you look really close right here, this is where you would take your scissors and you would cut off. You can leave this part for later. In fact, why don't I do it for you? We got time, right? You got time? Okay, let me show you. We're going to take this scissors and we're going to cut right on the line where the different patterns start and begin. And as you know, like I said, I don't throw anything away, so we can wait to see later what we want to do with this. But this piece right here looks really good for the jacket I'm about to show you that I'm working on. And you can feel it. You can see what I'm talking about. So when you go to these festivals and you see some Kuba cloth, don't try to bargain too much because it's a lot of work, a lot of labor. And if it gets to where they can't sell it, they'll stop buying it. And if they stop buying it, they'll stop making it. So we don't ever want that to happen. This is a part of our culture. Remember also, Kuba cloth was it's a form of currency. It's something you trade with. They would also traded and bought slaves with Kuba cloth. Yes, that's just how valuable and how important this is. So this is a work of art. It's all straw. They've actually taken another layer of straw and made a binding on it. And then they've taken straw and use it for thread. And then if I was taking this, I'll put it on a jacket, or I'll make maybe a coffee table mat, put a binding of kente cloth around it, and I'll do that. And as I go through my journey in life and I'm sewing, I'll leave these longer pieces for something later. Maybe like a runner in the kitchen. Like in my kitchen, I have Kuba cloth at the top of my windows because I just love the way it looks so rustic and natural and make me feel like I'm back in Africa. So that's why I love it. I love it, love it, love it. But Kuba cloth is from Congo, and this is how it's cut and used and matted. And so when you get a big piece, you can chop it up and you can make different things with it. But now but not least, I'm going to show you what it looks like on when you wear it as a garment. So stay right there. I'm back. Okay, this is a Kuba cloth jacket that I'm working on. I want you to see my progress of this. This is a trick. This can be for a man or a woman. Because in my stores, I sell to men and women, okay? I have a store called a Man Cave. So this is in progress, so you see the raw edges. But men arms are 3 to 4 inches longer than women arms. So if I was selling this to a man, all I would do is take the sleeves down and it would fit a man. And you know, women, we bossy, so we'll take a man's jacket or a man's shirt. In fact, I love working in men's shirts. Then you would take this and you would roll it up. This is a suiting fabric that you can get from your local store. This is a men's suiting fabric. I want to look boss. And what I did with this jacket, the rough edge, I kept that because I thought it was similar to the little balls on the Kuba cloth. So I kept the rough edges on the fabric. I took the long panel, as you see when I was telling you elongated pieces, and I put it on both sides. I left a little opening here, so I'm gonna put pockets inside of this jacket. And then on the back, I took a nice big piece of Kuba cloth on the back because I want to be seen coming and going, okay? I want to be seen coming and going. So when people say, wow, what is that? It's a wearable art jacket that's unisex for men or women. Longer sleeves. If you're in business, you know you got to be flexible. If a woman wants it, she'll say, oh, I like the sleeves long. If she wanted short, guess what? I got a seam right here. I can take this sleeve off, take the cuff off, and make it a short sleeve if she don't want her sleeves cut off. Always use a way to get in and out of that sale when you're making clothing, because you never know. That client may be a loyal client, and if you're willing to work with them and make it the way they want it, you will be able to be very wealthy sewing. Trust me, very wealthy sewing. Again, this is Evelyn at Evelyn's Creations, and I am in love with Kuba cloth. Yes, indeed. Like, subscribe, and leave comments. Let me know what you think about these videos so I can give you more content. Again, Evelyn at Evelyn's Creations, and we're inside the beautiful West Oaks Mall in Orlando and Ocoee, Florida. Thank you. Bye-bye.